Oh, hello! And welcome to Quarantine Tonight. I'm Cody.
And I'm James.
And this is a show about the quarantine, for the quarantiners, by a couple of quarantiners.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you guys being here, and we hope we're bringing you a little joy, a little happiness during this crazy time.
And guys, a quick shout out to Daniel Taylor and the Twin Cedars Band for that killer intro. And also, guys, guess what? We made it to season 4 of Quarantine Tonight. This is the premiere. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love all the support. James, what are we doing tonight?
Guys, we got an incredible show for you for our season 4 premiere. We've got an amazing new segment, Quarantine Skills, with our dear friend Murphy, and we got a brand new interview with a brand new friend, Nick.
Guys, I cannot wait. James, I feel like this weekend I barely saw you.
That's true, Cody. You barely did, because guess what, guys? I've been distilling my own gin in my bathtub, and I think I got the recipe wrong because I did a little taste test on Friday, and I woke up on Monday.
Yeah, what the hell happened?
Well, I was also going to do a little hand sanitizer recipe, and I think I mixed the two up. So, note to self, read the fine print.
Alrighty, guys, well, let's move on with the show to headlines.
Guys, speaking of drinking, 25% of Wyoming stay-at-home workers are reportedly boozing during work.
Guys, I know Wyoming's only at 25%, but I can guarantee you here at Quarantine Tonight, 100% of our time is spent boozing.
And we're not even working.
Oh, no! Hey-oh! Alrighty, guys, in international news, the mafia is donating food and supplies to those who are suffering during the quarantine pandemic.
I gave them some pasta that they couldn't refuse.
Hey, make sure you pay them back.
And finally, Dr. Anthony Fauci bobbleheads have raised over $100,000 in coronavirus mask relief.
Guys, you know that we're living in absolutely crazy, insane times when the most popular collectibles out there are your favorite pandemic doctor.
Well, hey, I just got my Dr. Burke's Beanie Baby, and I love it.
You better put that in the safe.
Yeah. All right, guys, moving on to our next segment of the night, Quarantine Skills with Murphy.
That's right, guys. We're going to check in with Murphy and see what new skills he's developed. Murphy?
Shit.
Alrighty, well thank you Murphy, and hey, I hope you find your dog.
Hey, I wish I could use that skill on my roommate.
Hey!
Kidding!
Alright. Alright guys, let's move on to the part of the show, Quarantine Check, and this is where we check in with a special guest and see how their quarantine is going.
Guys, tonight Quarantine Check is brought to you by red wine. Are you like me and feel like you're not getting enough fruit during this quarantine? Well, I got a quarantine hack for you. Red wine is basically grape juice for adults. They say a glass a day can keep a doctor away. I say try the whole bottle. You feel great.
Alrighty, well welcome to the show, Nick from Detroit. How are you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. How are you?
We are doing great, and it's an honor to have you on Quarantine Tonight. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited about this.
So Nick, tell me, how is your quarantine going? You're in Detroit, right?
We're in Detroit, and it's probably just about the same as you. We're looking at a lot of expressways with 0 cars. It's very strange.
Well, that sounds like a dream come true. That's what we've been enjoying out here in LA, just driving on the streets, nowhere to go.
And no one in your way.
Well, let me ask you. So you're doing this really awesome sort of grassroots, sort of like charity fundraiser thing called Go Tip 'em. Can you talk to us about that and tell us how more people can get involved?
Yeah, so it's gotipem.com, and it's this grassroots database where basically bartenders went on, they put their name, their bar, their state, and then Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, whatever is the best for them to support them during this time. And kind of the thinking is every time you share a drink on social media, you would go and virtually tip a bartender just like they're there with you. and this would kind of help them out during this kind of tough time and keep everyone going.
I love this idea, and as ex-bartenders ourselves, we've got a lot of love for that community and know that they need a little bit of help right now. So I think it's an awesome thing you're doing, Nick. Kudos to you.
Thank you. Yeah, we almost are about 5,000 bartenders. We have every single state, all 50 states, including DC. So we're really excited at how far it's gone. But now we really need your help to go out there and tip, because that's the most important part.
And that's right, guys. And I'm calling all the quarantinis and the corn dogs out there. If you got a little extra dough, and you know that bartender at your TGIA Fridays that you always go to, Luke, he's struggling right now. So maybe just throw him an extra dime.
And it's a great connection, because you can find them, you can tag them on social media. Maybe you haven't talked to them a lot. This will start a nice dialogue. You'll give them a couple bucks, and maybe they'll give you a smile. Maybe they'll give you a free napkin next time you see them out of this quarantine.
And for all of our bartenders out there, make sure you sign up and join this community, because it's a great way to stay in touch with your regulars.
Yeah, I love that idea. So let me ask you, Nick. You seem to like a connoisseur of nice drinks and nice fine liqueurs and all that kind of stuff. So what are you drinking? What's keeping you nicely libated through this quarantine time?
Well, it's funny, because I am inherently lazy. So it tends to be whatever ends up in the glass, whatever is a straight pour. I've made a couple cocktails, but you know what? It gets kind of cumbersome. So I am drinking straight whiskey, I'm drinking beer, I'm drinking wine, whatever's easy can get in the glass and get in my mouth quickly. That's unfortunately what I'm drinking.
And I so agree to that. I mean, since being quarantined, I've never realized how many dishes I have to clean constantly. So having to clean like a shaker and a strainer and like a spoon and all that kind of stuff, no. I just want to take swigs straight from the bottle. Is there something that you're drinking specifically right now that we should be looking out for?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is still kind of new. And so I wanted to give them a little plug, because they launched during this pandemic. This is actually Joe Louis bourbon. And it's a really fun bourbon. It's a little higher proof. It has a little bit of a barley front end to it. Super tasty, delicious, and it has that nice Detroit tie back to it as well.
That's incredible. And for more tidbits like that, I believe we can check out your channel, Nick Drinks. Is that right?
Yeah, if you check me out on YouTube, youtube.com/NickDrinks, we did a number of great videos. We went through all the Game of Thrones scotches. We got to interview Nick Offerman. We've had a really good time just making some great boozy content.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much, Nick, for joining us and taking time out of your precious day. I hope you're doing well, and thanks for joining.
Thanks so much. Your show was great. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Nick. Let's do a virtual cheers to send us
let's
out.
bring our drinks in. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Nick, for that amazing interview. And guys, please check out Go Tip 'em.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That's it for us tonight. Hey, if you like what we're doing, share it with your friends and your parents.
Guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Wash those hands.
And your toes.
Good night.
Bye.